What it do, Kripple Krew? Welcome back to another Stabby AF Saturdays with EDCwithDBD. That's me, disabled but deadly. And I hope you guys are having a phenomenal weekend so far. This is a very special weekend that we are going to be talking about because tonight is the Guardians of the Blade Sea present Blade Aid. But we will get to that in a bit. I do want to give a huge shout out to Marco and Henry G for being the first people in the chat. You know, I always got to point that out. And before we start at the top of the chat saying hello to everybody, I do want to give a shout out to everybody who watches these lives on the replay. Even if you can't join us during the live, it does still really help the channel when you watch these lives. But I gotta say hello to my crew that's already here. I'm gonna roll all the way up to the top, and I'm gonna show that Marco, member of Krew, Wink, and Henry G were the first ones in. David UDG, my man, what's up, homie? And Freakin Durbin, member of Krew, Wink, Edwards, what's up, homie? Appreciate you, my man. Angelo, what it do? Neil Mudd, my brother and member of Krew, Inc. Good morning, homie. 9 Finger Knives, what's up? So now, I've never asked, but I do gotta ask right quick. Where'd the 10th one go? All right, we still scrolling. Kelly, what's up, sis? Member of Krew, Inc. Good to see you. Man, she contributed massively to tonight's event. Lakeside, what it do? Brando, what it do? Thomas, blessed EDC. Member of Krew, Inc. What it do? Dropping them badass emojis. Cervical is healing well? Yes. That's good to hear. Wishing you the best of luck and praying for you on that lumbar as well. Would you get that C5 through 7 type area done? Boss freaking beast. Member of Krew, Inc. My brother checking in from the Netherlands. What's up, homie? What it do? Love those badass emojis, everybody. Crossley's Workshop. Member of Krew, Inc. What's up, homie? How you doing today? Jimmy freaking Crow, my brother. Another huge contributor to tonight's Guardians of the Blade Sea event. He will also be the Vanna White to my Pat Sajak as we go over the amazing knives you'll have a chance to score tonight. Looking forward to that. Burning Stables Forge. Clayton, member of Krew, Inc. What's going on, Clayton? Don't forget, Clayton and Donnie B, aka Laser Ghost Knives, will be joining Aries EDC in the Makerspace this Sunday. Plus, Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day, Clayton will be joining me for Tactical Tuesdays. Treat what it do? What it do? Mrs. Deadly, sexiest member of Krew, Inc. What's up, sexy? I love you. Blade Aid, you know it. Leon, my man, checking in from France. I said France. What the hell is that? Leon, I'm going to try to say this. Leon Natoye? Was I even close, Leon, with Natoye? If you see this, then you are on the vert side. Very true, Thomas. So, folks, if you are seeing a small sliver of screen and watching the vertical live and you only see a little bit of the mat, the horizontal live where you can see my whole mat and kick it with the entire crew is the link to that is in the pinned comment of the vertical stream. Pardon me. Dropping them badass emojis. Gareth, another member of Guardians of the Blade. See my brother from a South African mother. What it do? What it do? Member of Kripple Inc. We got scrolling. I'm also trying to see if Nine Finger answered the question in there, or if maybe he was just like, piss off, dude. It's none of your business how I lost a finger. Tristan, my brother. Projectiles are sharp, member of Kripple Inc. What it do? Hope you're having a killer day, homie. What's we got? Scrolling. Illuminati F and Ninja. One of the OG members of Kripple Inc. Another member of the Guardians of the Blade Sea. What is up, my brother? Folks, if you can guess everybody in the Guardians of the Blade Sea thumbnail created by Illuminati Ninja, I would be very impressed. They all make plenty of sense. Still scrolling. C4 to C7. Okay, word. Well, I'm really hoping for your quick recovery. Was this an anterior? They went in through the front. Is this your first fusel? Did they go to the front instead of the rear? If so, your recovery is going to be so much quicker. As long as it heals properly, of course. Still scrolling. Illuminati F and Ninja gifting a membership to Kripple Inc. And I did not have my control room ready. While we pull that up, I'm going to give Illuminati Ninja a acoustic salute from the Boker M4 Sherman. And that went to SD420. Welcome to Kripple Inc. Thank you, my brother Blue. Here's an acoustic salute by the mic. Woo! Woo! This is such a dope knife with actual Damascus made from a World War II M4 Sherman tank. I love it. This was the most expensive knife in my collection for quite a while. Not that I paid for it, but... Passamaquati. Get it badass emojis. Don't forget, Burning Stables Forge Clayton also has a 500 sub giveaway today. And during Barbie's live tomorrow, William Hornbostel has a giveaway. Tonight, during Blade Aid, you have a chance to win. That we are going to be giving away phone. That's right. Phone. Jimmy Crow Customs. So you're going to want to be there. Man, this is a great weekend for giveaways, a great weekend to help out the brother of the Blade. Look at those badass emojis for the new member of Kripple Inc. That's on live. What's going on? Good to see you, Cal. One Moon Collective, my brother. What it do? Always got a pregame. It's only 1 hour earlier than normal for you because you guys don't have daylight savings time, homie. It's the same time as ever for us because we change our stupid clocks. But yes, this will be the time until fall, which might actually be a little easier for you. But it'll be the same for Tuesdays as well because, when we do daylight savings, it's jacked. It messes up our clocks. But so it goes. Carry up the day. Cold Steel Mayhem and Savivi Brazen Drop Point by Lone Star Dowboy. And yo, I gave you a shout out for being one of the first, you and Marco in the chat. Still scrolling. Gonna auction off one of my handmade knives today before I give anything away. Awesome. So when he says both of the causes, he means Blade Aid tonight for the money that we're going to be raising for our brother Steve's anti-rejection meds. And he also means for the GoFundMe for Laura, William Hornbossel's sister, who is going through multiple cancer tumor surgeries. Folks, you asked for it. You can get it now. On Bluminati's dojo, go to his shop, and disabled but deadly poker chips are now available. $10. And now through the Winter Blade Waffle this coming Friday, proceeds go to our brother Steve to help with the anti-rejection meds. So if you want to get your DBD poker chip, jump on the Bluminati dojo right now. $10. Get it, folks. Badass emojis. Dixon of the day. Yours is the Widowmaker. Nice. Today's Dixon is the Black Sabbath Volume 4. Yay. Rock that Ozzy, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of Ozzy, a little bit of Tony Iommi. Saturday, today, 7 p.m. Eastern, Guardians of the Galaxy present Blade Aid Live. I'm going to pin that comment, my brother. Let me find it right quick. I was going to pin the chip comment, but instead we're going to pin this link for tonight's event. Scrolling. Oh, that's sick, homie. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to get it. Miranda Keith. Hell yeah. I hope you're having a killer day with the kids. Our sister is a member of Kripple Krew Inc. Thank you for popping in and stabbing that like button. And like Mrs. Deadly just said, slash that like button. Let's see. The first and hopefully, okay, yeah, anterior. Okay, good. Cervical disc fusion, word. I get you, brother. I get you. I've had multiple anteriors and a posterior. Paul Mills. What's up, homie? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Still scrolling. We will be checking carries in a bit, folks. So if you want to send your carry to share with the Kripple Crew, hit me up on Instagram at EDCwithDBD. Oscar Rocka Mama Loot. What it do, Mama Loot? Good to see you. Hope you're having a killer day. Still scrolling. I think we about caught our roll. Freakin Steve. Oh, save the vocal cords for tonight. You guys know after 2 live streams today, I won't be talking tomorrow. But whatever, it is what it is, and it's worth it. Good to see you, my brother, a fellow member of the Guardians of the Blade Sea. Oh, you do have daylight savings, but it's just a different time. Gotcha. Word. Bud hitting that pregame. Yes. This has Chad Nichols Damascus. He took steel from a World War II M4 Sherman to make that Damascus. And then we have a canvas micarta or burlap micarta scale that, as you can see, is really patinaing very well. I carried this knife. Yes, it's a beauty, but it's still a tool. No safe queens here. So this does get carried and used, and it's patinaing so well. But it's such an amazing knife. As a former Army tanker, this was a dream knife of mine. and at over $600 was well out of my price range. But for the brief moment that Zach in the Wild was the Boca rep, he was trying to set up Boca relations with a bunch of different reviewers. And the reviewers he chose, we each got a box of knives. I received 5 or 6 knives, 6, I believe. I gave almost all of them away through different giveaways. They've all been given away at some point. But he included this one for me because he knew I was a former tanker and how much I wanted this knife. And so they do have a less expensive version that has a Magna Cup blade and only has the Damascus backspacer. They made that as well a couple years after this, and that was like $450. But the full Damascus blade is the one, the OG. Dale Sugar Lane. Hi, what's up, member Kripple Wink? Good to see you, homie. Guns. What it do, brother? What it do? Kripple Krew is absolutely the best familia in the EDC community. It's already the best community, but this is the best familia. 100%. Bluminati did a fantastic job on that thumbnail. Faux show. Yes, so many knives dropping. So, does anybody know? Has it been confirmed? Is the Blade HQ Spyderco drop on St. Patrick's Day? Is that a Tonto? Do we know? Because if it is, I might need to sell some knives tomorrow. The new Pony Stout. Oh, yeah, that Pop Carmen, the purple, orange, pink is so good. Or pink, orange, purple, whatever they call it. Apex Gary, what's up, homie? Good to see you. William Hornbostel, my man. What it do, brother? What it do? We were talking about your giveaway tomorrow on Barbie's live stream. Folks, the Guardians of the Blade XC shirt is live. It's got our brother Blade Walker, and we'll look at it in a minute, but it's got our brother Blade Walker's logo on the front, and it has the Guardians of the Blade XC on the back. All proceeds of that shirt go to help our brother. That's a good pregame for show. Folks, the Guardians of the Galaxy, our Guardians of the Blade XC are here to stay. This is going to be something that this community does going forward to help people in our community. So in the future, if you have anybody that you would like to recommend, please reach out to myself or Jimmy Crow or Kelly or Blue or Gareth or Robo or somebody, and we can figure it out. You know, it's not something we're going to do all the time because we don't want to. I have not seen that one. Is that on the Boker site? Joining in the middle of the night, hell yeah, Baz. You're going to have a chance at a lot of awesome stuff. Rolf Effin Robertson, member of Kripple Crew Inc. What it do? Good to see you, brother. Sherman's on the short list. Yay. No Voodoo drops in 45 minutes. Less now, 41 now. Titanium Justin, member of Guardians of the Blade XC. What's going on? Folks, not only do we have our event tonight, but this coming Friday, our brother Titanium Justin will be having another massive live stream that is going to be there. You will have your chance at a waffle for a winter blade. Hey, TJ, if you wouldn't mind shooting me the picture and specs real quick on, or if anything you have on Instagram, I will share it with the crew because, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, that you can start now getting waffle spots. The way to get, and Jimmy Crow, will you send me the instructions on how to tag you for the waffle? We can figure it out. I want a PM2 Tonto way more than a military 2, but that's me. A military 2 Tonto would be sick as well. Sounds good, brother. See you tonight. What? What, Tristan? Ah. Ah. Boker Knives. Boker Knives carries the Sherman. I don't know if White Mountain Knives has ever carried one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check. Robert Willoughby, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm going to check White Mountain Knives real quick. The only one they have is a returned Magna Cut Sherman with chips. Yeah, no, screw that. So they, North Mountain Blade does not have them. Let me pull up Boker. You have to search M4. Oh, I see the rose gold. That's right, I have seen it. I'll show you real quick. Robin Dahlem. I just see somebody saying hello to you, and I missed saying hello to you. Somewhere in here, there must be a Robin Dahlem. Oh no, we got to bust out 2 flags. Ron Krew, member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 14 friggin' months. Drop your badass emojis, folks. 14 months. Looky, looky, who's got the cookie? Howdy, everyone. Ron Krew, thank you so much for the insane support. Here is a North Mountain Blade BB&M acoustic salute by the mic. I truly appreciate your support, brother. That is huge. 14 months is crazy. Thank you so much, Ron Krew. I will be checking into Instagram in just a minute, folks. There's the Guardians of the Blade XCT. Neil to the Mac, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Good to see you, homie. I'm going to pull up that Blade XCT for us to look at in a minute. All right, keep scrolling. BNA, the human cheat code. You know you're getting a TRM salute. What it do? What it do? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Pulled this out of my right front pocket just to salute my brother. Let's go rolling. Yeah, I did. Y'all know that's one of my top grails I'm chasing. Is a PM2 Tonto to go with my PM2 warning. Still scrolling. Don't message him for a bunch of trades. He's trying to get rid of the DLC to get Satin. Badass emojis being dropped for Ron Krew. Love to see it. Love to see it. S30V DLC. Okay. Noise. Mike John. What's up, homie? Good to see you. Oh, I wanted to trade cash for it. Link for the shirt. Folks, you can get your Guardians of the Blading CT. Thomas Gates, member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 1 month. Hope everyone is having a blessed weekend. Thank you, blessed EDC. I appreciate your support. It truly means a lot. We will give you a Ketsuo Yakuza carbon fiber acoustic salute by the mic. For carbon fiber liner lock. Talk about some thwack. Much appreciated. More badass emojis. Yeah, he brought me to a screeching halt. That's another straight grail. Straight grail. Tonto knives matter. All right. We are caught up on the chat. We're going to take a look at a couple of things right quick. First off, let's take a look at the Guardians of the Blading CT that you can get right now. You got the Blade Walker logo on the front, and on the back, you have the Guardians of the Blading CT. You can get the black. The blackout looks sick as well. You know me, I'm a big fan of the charcoal. And let's do a quick run through. Starting from the left, we got Titanium Justin, PE, EDC, Jimmy Crow, Bluminati Ninja. There's me with the Ultim Cane. Mo Patty, Fook Effendoozle, Chris Warris. We got Robo Stevo. We got Darkwater. We got Gareth. We got Kelly with her monkey fist. And then we got Derek for real's blind ass. Folks, all proceeds are going to go to our brother Blade Walker. Those are available. Yeah, the Perp Yakuza is the one Mrs. Deadly loves. Especially the satin. She likes the blackout, the blackwash blade on the purple as well, but nothing like this satin. You know, Mrs. Deadly, purple and shiny. Yeah, I think that these look phenomenal. There is just the barest hint of purple in the carbon fiber. Not much at all. Like, this is the least I've ever seen, but it looks great with all the purple hardware. And oh, they sound so good. My only complaint. Wait, double check that it's my only. Yes, okay, we're T8s all around. So my only complaint. What the hell is wrong with Ketsuo and not being able to do a proper plunge grind termination and sharpening choil? Now, because of stop pin placement, you can easily just notch this right here in a little bit and fix it. But for everything Ketsuo nails, quite often, their plunge grind is my only complaint. Is it a deal breaker? No. But come on, guys, you better than that. You can tell your mom you're famous. Yay. Great Southern Treadkill. What's up, homie? Popping into both chats real quick and stabbing that like. Good to see you, my man. Hope you're having a killer day. We're going to continue looking at a couple of things. I told David Giudice I would show the Boker M4. So on the Boker website, if you search M4, you have, this is the version that I have. It's $629 now. The new $1,000 version is available with the rose gold and M4 Damascus. Did they put a backspacer on this one? They did, it looks like. So this one got the backspacer and the blade. Yep, Damascus backspacer. Yeah, it's not $1,000 knife, but see if this shows any of their other dope ones right here from that. No, what about the Tiger? I love their tank knives. They have one from the German Tiger tank. They have, was it Panzer or Panther? Or no, was it the Leopard? Can't remember the other tank one. Yeah, here it is. I didn't like this one nearly as much. Like, I'm not a big fan of that design at all. What about the Messerschmitt ME 1? Is it the ME 109? That's not working. Let's do ME for Messerschmitt and see if we find it. Oh, you know what I could do? I could search Damast, because then you see all of them. This is one I want. The P-51, which was it's still my favorite looking airplane ever made, is the P-51 from World War II. I think that's a beautiful build with actual Damascus from a P-51. Then we have this one's from a flat gun. World War II dagger from a flat gun, which is really cool. But where is... There's the Tripits, the M4. Here's the... Oh, that's the Shadow version. But that's not the cool version of the 69 Camaro. The blue version is. All right, it looks like they're out of the Messerschmitt. I can't show that right now. Oh, well. Let's see who we're missing right now since we've been gone a minute looking at stuff. Scrolling back up. Matt Moorer, what's going on, homie? Jim Miller, member of Kripple Krew Inc. said shirt order. What to do, Krew? Eating lunch with the $20 super chat. Thank you, my brother. We will give you a DBD Glideman salute by the mic. I really appreciate it. That's awesome, Jim. And I do truly appreciate it. I am going to ask that for anybody else who would like to do a super chat or anything like that, please hold it until tonight and use it to help benefit Steve instead of a super chat to help me. This weekend is about our brother, and there's also events going on to help William Hornbossel's sister. And as much as I truly, truly appreciate this kind of support, I do. It means so much to me. I am going to ask that you guys hold your support and either buy the shirt, which you already did, get some chips, bid on knives tonight, get your spot in the Winterblade waffle. There's a lot of ways you can help. You can donate to the GoFundMe for William's sister, but please, let's use that money today to help the community. Mick Effin Ranger, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Good to see you. Yeah, coming in like a boss for show. Jim coming in and dropping. Kane Miranda, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on, homie? Cicero. Yo, we got a double flag salute now. Our boy has hit 12 months. We get that double flag salute. St. Patty's gig at home with the old band today. That's awesome. That sounds like fun. We will give you, you know what, we'll give you a Spyderco Paramilitary 2 Warren Clifford Decision acoustic salute by the mic. Thing, the wax with aluminum scales. Thank you for the support, my brother. Good to see you, Cicero. We're about to take a look at Instagram shots in a minute, folks. I'm getting caught back up. Yay. Looks like we are. He says, I'm not broke yet. No, I get it. And again, I appreciate you, brother. It means a lot. I was just saying for anybody else that to use the money to help the folks we're trying to help. But thank you. I was not complaining, my brother. I was not. Medical treatment should have come from politicians or the government. They already messed up medical enough. They need to stay out of it. Get all those badass emojis. Jesse, checking in from the west side. Hell yeah. Time to chill for a little bit. Our sister's staying busy. Mrs. Deadly. All right, folks. I'm going to pull up Instagram. I'm sure we've got some stuff to catch up on. By the way, we have Tinnable sending in multiple blades. They reached out. They weren't very happy that I hadn't asked them for anything in a while. And so they decided to send me some more knives. One of them is going to be the Heron. And we're going to do, my brother Gareth, after I get the Heron here, after I receive it, I want to set up a Saturday or a South African Saturday with our brother Johan Jordan, since we're going to be showing off some of his knives. Mo Patty comes swinging with the Kaiser Harpoon Fixie. We got a Boker right here. We got that new winter blade with that freaking crazy a Ballylock and the Kaiser Harpoon folder. Love it. Tristan is rocking the undertow from under the bridge, the beautiful custom warranty, a Hinderer, and a Spyderco Canis. I love that, like camo carbon, Hank. Ed Durbin, Tucson Maverick. What a good looking knife. Straight fire. We got pictures of we showed that with gravy. Okay. While we have this up, folks, I want to talk real quick about how you can get your spots for the waffle. TJ, how much are the waffle spots? They're $20, right? They're $20, right? I think. I double check. But what you do is you're going to send the money to Jimmy Crow, send it to friends and family, but in the message, you just put TJ for Titanium Justin. Am I not sharing screen? I am not. Ha! Was I not sharing any of those carries? Sheila, Wyoming Adventures, what's up? What's up? Brian White, what's going on? Sheila, member Kripple Krew Inc. Steve L, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Yes, I was not sharing that. Let's do that again. T. Kel Accomplice, New Breed Wingspan for Rolf. Yay. We will do that one more time. Ronald F. and Dobbins, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, brother? What's up? Not a one. Yeah, word. We're going to go back. Let's try this one more again, folks. First, here are the instructions. If you want to get in on the Winter Blade. So, this is the Winter Blade. The Winter Blade Factor donated by Brian Winters. He'll be shipping it direct from him. We're not even messing with this knife. But you can get in on this waffle right now by sending your money to Jimmy Krew on PayPal. And in the memo message area, you just put TJ and how many entries you're paying for. We are going back to Miranda Keith. And I think I said it was Mo Patty earlier. It's Miranda Keith with the awesome Kaiser harpoons, the Boker, and that sick Winter Blade. Then we had Tristan's Under the Bridge, Undertow Warning, Hinderer, and Spider Cocainus. Ed Durbin with the Tucson TS-177 Maverick. We got our brother Gareth. Oh yeah, he said those words. There is that Winter Blade that you can get in on the waffle for. That happens this Friday. We will find out who gets it. That's really cool looking. We got a nice slip joint here and a Spider Ghost Sage 6. Robin Freakin Dahlem with the Titanium Baby Banter. And it looks like a Micro Jimbo, I believe. Steve L. rocking the Ginkai from our brother Fabster Run. Kane Miranda with the Neutron 2 with the Python Micarta and the ZT. We have, whoops, I didn't mean to show that. I meant to keep doing this. We have Jim Miller, Ace Biblio XL, C-Ridden, the traditional pocket knives, hot brass jack, and Keith the Knife Freak Sexy. Nice. This thing right here has insane ergos. Awesome carries from the Kripple Krew. As always, William Hornbostel with the TKL folder that is being given away tomorrow on Barbie's live stream. Folks, you don't want to miss that. This is an insane weekend, folks. Absolutely insane. And I know I missed some stuff. So we are scrolling back up. Ron Dobbin, member of Kripple Krew for 9 months, says, my brother, appreciate everything you do for us. And I appreciate your support, Ron. It means a lot to me. We will give you a Boker M4 Damast acoustic salute by the mic. Whoop. There we go. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you so much for the support. It does mean a lot to me. Dominic, what's up, homie? I see everybody saying hello. I know you're in here somewhere. There it is. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Making sure I didn't leave anybody out. If you haven't yet, folks, stab that like button like you mean it. Clint F. and Crosby. I don't know. I can't remember if I said hello. What's up, my man? What's up? Scrolling, I believe. Need a Kripple Krew picture. Still scrolling, folks. There is a link for tonight's Guardians of the Galaxy present Blade Aid. That link is pinned in the description of the horizontal live stream. We will be auctioning so many dope knives, including customs. We will be giving away 4 Jimmy Crow customs, and all to raise money for our brother Steve and his anti-rejection meds. Barbie will also be doing an all-female giveaway along with the William Hornbostel giveaway on her live stream tomorrow. And don't forget, Clayton has his 500 sub giveaway today. Folks, it's stacked. And we still got Luton Tex, we got G-Ball, we got Saturday Nap Live, we got Napaholics, and tomorrow we got Gareth Plus, the Barbie Plus Makers Corner with Aries hosting Burning Stable Forge and Laser Ghost Knives. Insane weekend, folks. Insane weekend. And I love starting it off with the Kripple Krew Beard Dog. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. says, how much do roof piece cost? I don't know. I like to receive them. I don't like to give them. So they're free when they're in your drink, right? Steve L. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 4 months. Can you show the PayPal to get in the waffle, please? 100%, my friend. 100%. First, we are going to pick a knife to flick for our brother Steve, and that will be the Genkai by Fabster Run. Thank you for the support, my friend. By the mic. Hell yeah. Folks, the Instagram or the PayPal to get in on the waffle is the exact same as the PayPal to get in on tonight's auction knives. However, for waffle, in the memo, you put TJ and how many entries you're paying for. Whereas tonight, it'll be different. For the memo, you will put DBD and the number of the knife that you won, or that you bid on. And we will give you those numbers tonight. So there, that is the same PayPal, but if you're paying for a waffle ticket, you put TJ. If you're paying for a knife, you put DBD. We had Jimmy Crow set up he didn't even have a PayPal. We had him set it up. He's already been in contact with Steve and with Steve's mom, so that once this is done, we can transfer all the money direct to him to use for his medications. Folks, if he doesn't get them, he doesn't have much longer. And I don't like to say stuff like that, but I gotta be honest. The dude has had so many medical problems, and now insurance is not paying for the anti-rejection meds he needs, and he won't live longer without them. So that's why we're doing this. Scrolling. Yay, B&A pre-gaming. Sounds good, brother. We will talk to you later. Yeah. Asking for a friend, right? Yes. Yes. We want it all to go to Jimmy Crow, except for your memo, Clayton, just put BSF. That's all you need to put is BSF. That's it. And that will separate it for us. I'm having a fantastic day. I get to kick it with the Kripple Krew. And then tonight we get to have a blast and raise funds for our brother and give away a bunch of knives. And then there's so many other killer lives this weekend. How could we not be having an awesome time? Right? We got a new flashlight that I'm going to be reviewing. The Brynite PT16A self-defense flashlight. We got a tail switch. I'm not going to strobe because I don't want to trip you guys out or give anybody a seizure. But we've got a couple of different ways to hold it. This piece that has the pocket clip is removable, and you can replace it with a piece that has a ring on it for door knocking. Tail switch with an automatic strobe button. I don't want to hold it, and here we go. If I hold it, you can see you got the strobe, or you can go through the light modes. And then we also have a switch over here that I have locked right now, but you can unlock it. Up, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now you can use this to control modes as well. But I like to keep this one locked. Whoops. Hold it to turn it off. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now it's locked. So that way you just use the tail switch. We're going to be reviewing that big old light soon. TJ, are you still here? The original Friday the 13th. So I saw it for the first time when I was 6 years old, and we had traveled to Louisiana to meet my great-great-grandmother, right? I'd never been out of California. And we go out into Louisiana, where she lived on a dirt road, and the nearest neighbor was over half a mile away. Though that neighbor had a bunch of kids. And of course, my great-grandmother was old. And so during the day, I would go hang out with the kids next door. Well, they decided to watch the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know if I said Friday the 13th earlier. The original Nightmare on Elm Street. And after watching the original Nightmare on Elm Street at 6 years old, I had to walk over half a mile through the fields to get back to great grandma's house in the dark. Let's just say that movie had me for a while. Also, for the longest time as a kid, when I took a shower, I always faced the drain because of Freddy. I always faced the drain. That was the one when I was a kid that got me the most, was Freddy. What about you guys? Yes, I'm pretty sure it's $20, homie. Yes. FerraMonster's out for delivery today. Getting the Glideman. Yay, yay, yay. What's the one this? Yeah, same for you. Yeah, Stir of Echoes is an Exorcist from Mama Loot. Stir of Echoes is one that Mrs. Deadly still can't watch. And if it's nighttime and it's quiet and I say the words, she's behind you, I can make Mrs. Deadly's entire body. I can watch a chill run through her entire body just from saying she's behind you or she's right there because of Stir of Echoes. Yeah. Original Friday the 13th. Yay. Exorcist. Amsterdam. Dude, the Dutch movies can be freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. Original Halloween. Jason's mom. Word. Now, my favorite horror movie when I was a kid was Critters. I loved watching Critters. Yeah, let's go find them. What's up, Jay Corscana, member of Kripple Krew Inc.? Good to see you, homie. Pet Cemetery, that was another good one. Yeah, Freddy messed with me after that first time. Like, after what? Remember? I don't know if you guys remember, but on the original Freddy VHS, the original Nightmare on Elm Street, there was a video of Heavy D and the Boys doing the theme song. And after that, I couldn't even listen to Heavy D and the Boys for a minute. Well, that's because they just shoot first and handle the problem. Amityville Horror. Yay. Favorite is Friday the 13th. Nice. Byron, Splitting Slices, what's going on? Exorcist and Jaws. Yeah, the waterbed. The bath scene is one of the ones that got me. Terrifier's a fun one. Motel Hell. The Howling got you the first time. Big Mark. What it do, homie? Good to see you, my man. Trilogy of Terror. For the Terrorizer. Fish Bag, what's going on? Yeah, and the scene where in the first nightmare where Freddy takes her to the ceiling and he's just throwing her around the room. Yeah, that freaked me the hell out as a kid. Another one that got me, Child's Play. Chucky messed with me when I was a kid. I love Child's Play, like as an adult, but as a kid, Chucky really messed with me. Be shady. What's going on, homie? Good to see you. We're talking about the movies that scared us the most as a kid and our favorite horror movies. Man, the acoustics on this Syndicate are great. But Krew is not going to like my review that drops on Monday of this knife. Do not waste your money on the Krew Syndicate version 1. Wait for this to be fixed and turned into a worthwhile knife. Because it ain't it right now. Matter of fact, we're taking it off the screen. I'm tired of looking at it at the moment. Yeah, Freddy when his arms grew big. Yeah. Deliverance. Now there's one that got you when you were young. So such a good movie. Chucky was good. Yeah, Jennifer Tiller, Bride of Chucky. Yeah, Leprechaun was fantastic. Plus, as a kid, I was a I had a massive crush on Kathy Ireland. So, like, I couldn't stand the looks of Cindy Crawford. But tax knife under 500. Get a Vulcan custom. Get a Vulcan custom folder. That's my number one suggestion under $500. It's my top grail under 500 is the Vulcan knife, is a Vulcan custom. Shining, such a good movie. The Thing, yay. I love horror movies too, Sheila. It's one of my favorite types of movie, if not my favorite. Tack knife mini Marlin, yay. That's a dope ass knife. And they sold out and will not be coming back. But very soon we will be giving this one away. I'm keeping my neck knife mini Marlin. I'm keeping my blackout. This is my neck knife mini Marlin. But we are going to give away this one right here. Sold out knife. Not going to be made ever again. But you will be able to win one on my live stream very soon. Very soon. Such a phenomenal little knife. I love critters. It's always one of my favorites. Aliens, good movies until the newer. I'm not a big fan of like the Prometheus. There's some of the Alien movies now that I don't like, but the OG trilogy. TKL Desert Ops. Evil Dead was so much fun. So you did reach out to him? Yeah, that's my number one. Vulcan Knives Custom is my number one sub $500 grail. I want a warning from him so badly. American Werewolf in London, another good one. Watchers, there we go. Yeah, Thomas, we will be giving this one away. Such a useful knife. And by perfect size to me. Great sheath. You get this pocket clip, which is awesome as a pocket dropper or inside the waistband. Plus, you get a mini Tech Lock style clip. But I've been carrying the black one as a neck knife. Killer knife. Looking forward to giving this one away soon. My magnificent beast should be here any freaking day. So we had some spring windstorms like we tend to do in Washington. And the wind was so bad the mail trucks couldn't come from the nearest hub. So I don't have my magnificent beast, and a bunch of people do. And it's driving me crazy. Yeah, Jaws did mess with me a bit because I was always in the water as a kid. I grew up in California in the East Bay area, and my stepdad at the time was a hunter. And his dad and his hunting partners had built a hunting cabin on Grizzly Island in Grizzly Bay, California. So we were always going out on the boat to the island to kick it at the cabin, to fish, to hunt. I was always swimming out there. Plus, we went to Oceanside in SoCal quite a bit because we had family down there, and I was always boogie boarding. So there was time that Jaws messed with me. On the Edge, EDC, member of Kripple Inc. What it do? Getting a new tattoo, a Punisher skull with a xenomorph lurking over it. Very cool. What am I waiting on? Are you talking about as far as the Vulcan custom? Well, I just dropped over $500 on anniversary customs. So it's going to be a minute before I'm at a point where I can get a Vulcan custom. Mrs. Deadly got her beautiful bloom, and I got my insane bloom cliff. So I am not complaining at all that it's going to be a while before I get a Vulcan, but that's what I'm waiting on to answer your question. It's Dog One, my man. What's up? Bulldog Smith Farms. What's up, Daniel? Working and lurking. Yes, yeah, man. And the making of The Exorcist was so cursed. If you want to see a really good summarization of everything that went on during the making of The Exorcist, watch the Critical Drinkers episode of Film Hell on The Exorcist. It's like 10 minutes or something, but it's very interesting. Records of 94 miles. Ooh, yeah, that's bad. Yeah, they were up to 80 between the mail hub, which is 3 hours away from us, and here, and the mail trucks couldn't run. So I'm still waiting on my magnificent beast. I'm always thinking about more tattoos. I've got like 24 at the moment, and it's not nearly enough. Thank you. Thank you. We love them. Mrs. Deadly was so excited to open the box. She opened the box on her anniversary, and the first thing she saw was the Aries stickers. And she was like, I got an Aries EDC knife. And then the first thing she grabs, of course, Murphy's Law, she unwrapped this one. And I went, yoink. Nope, that's not for you. That's for me. Open the other one. And then she's like, it's purple. But yeah, I did have to snatch this one from her right quick. But we love our knives. 2 dropping Sunday. That would be cool. Skiffs were 4 days late. Quiet Carry T and Chavez X-Ox both come Monday. Yeah, we spent a lot of time in Oceanside. I loved Oceanside as a kid. I really did. I could never personally live there. I could never live in California again. But I loved Oceanside as a kid. Oh, that's no fun. Steroids. I get double shots every several months, one in each hip. That's awesome. Exorcist was scary before I discovered Satan was a crybaby baby and God is way more powerful. 202! Congrats, Bulldog! Congrats, homie! I did not almost cut you, but I did snatch it hella quick. Hit that thumbs up, everyone! You can do it! I've been disappointing at a lot of horror movies lately. There have been some decent ones, but a lot of them are crap lately. Well, you know this community will pray for you, brother. On the edge. Why not? People do all the time, homie. That's why you're a mod. I'm semi-professional. Let's check some shots. We got a couple. First off, we have One Moon with a null voodoo and a beautiful TRM tag along, and even more importantly, that beautiful Aussie. Look at that face. Just, come on. Just look at that face. I want to boop the Snoop. I just want to boop the Snoop. Tristan. What? What? Ultim handles for the Tyrant? Man, I would really want that. If I didn't just get a badass utility knife as an anniversary gift from Big Homie Boz. And mine has a shark lock. This is my favorite knife to cut open boxes with. Boz Beast got his 80-20 torn apart so he can clean it up and oil it. That's a 20.5. Yay. Such a simple knife to take apart. I love it. Remet Two-Face new in the box. On the Edge has it listed on Blade Binge. The Remet Two-Face killer knife. I'm going to pull up his listing real quick for you folks. If the control studio catches up, it's thinking about it. Almost. Man, no, not almost. It's on Critters. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Man, it takes forever for the YouTube control room to catch up since I watch on StreamYard to see all the comments. Almost there. I see your question about advertising it. Almost there. And there it is. Now we will show that picture. Remet Two-Face. This is the Blackout DLC. This is such a dope knife. Instead of having to grind off a peen removal, all you have to do is unscrew the peen and you can make it a front flipper. I like it way better personally as a front flipper and reverse flick. But if you like them back peens, then you can rock it that way as well. The Two-Face is such a dope knife. Appreciate you, Ron. Squat Shot! What's up, homie? How you doing today? Yes, it was the Tyrant V3 with the new The new Ultim scales. Packet hatchet, faux show, faux show. Hope you're having a killer day, Dan Stan. Good to see you. What it do? Squad shot's still working. He's lurking in the vertical right now. If he doesn't tag you folks, it ain't because he don't love you. It's because he's busy at work. That's why he's looking in that vert. Yeah, like growing up in California, I never thought I would live anywhere else. Going back to California, it's not a place I want to live any longer. I'm going to grab some more water real quick. Chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back with those.
Almost back. Gotta get a blanket for Wiggles. Yeah, you go pretty good. All right. Yes, Wiggles was trying to look abused because she was laying on the bed without her blankie. But she has her blankie now, huh, pretty girl? Yeah. Are you not going to look at the camera? You good girl, Twigs. That is Wigglebutt, a.k.a. Twigs, Wiggles, or her French name, Le Butt de Wig. Whoop. What is happening? There we go. My husky is chilling in the other room right now. He got a little warm. Yeah, sleepy puppy. Yeah, Twiggles. Yeah, she hates the camera. She really does. I hear that, homie. We'll be an all purple show. I am, homie. I am. I am so glad that we went to Blade Show West. You know, after we met up with War Room, really early in the channel life, and she fell in love with the tall boy. You know, that was her grail knife. But once I got that for her, like there wasn't anything else she cared about really. And then we went to Blade Show, and the bug really caught her. And it was awesome. I love that we actually ended up spending more money on her knives at Blade Show than on mine. And she got some awesome stuff. And since then, she's not shy of telling me which knives are on her grail list now. Like, not the bulldog. Her next grails, she loves the Yakuza in purple, but I'm sure once she sees a small boy, she's going to want a small boy so badly. But her main grail at the moment, the next knife she really wants, is a titanium Neutron 2. So she'll be getting a Neutron 2 at some point in the future. You know I'm going to make that happen at some point. She used to give me so much crap about getting nicked playing with knives, sometimes without even noticing, until this bit her at Blade Show West, and she had no clue how it got her. But it had to come home with her as the first knife that bit her. And since then, as she's been doing photography now on Instagram, she has got herself a couple times. She understands now. Speaking of, this might jinx it, but we have gone seven lives without color. That's got to be a record. The Magnificent Beast looks awesome. Mine should be here any day, stupid mailman. But I'm going to pull it up. Tack knives. We're going to pull up the Magnificent Beast. Folks, this is the Tack Knives Magnificent Beast, a budget version of the Unnamed. Comes in black, blue, or green with the stone-washed or satin blade. I think I really like the green stone-washed. But these are only $69 before code all lower caps. EDC with DBD 20 saves you 10%. I know it's confusing because it's the old code, but it's the new percentage. But you're going to get this for $63. And the Magnificent Beast is rocking 14C and G10. It is an inset liner lock with a titanium pocket clip. And this thing is coming in at 8 inches with an almost 3.5-inch blade. I cannot, a T10 pivot, T8 hardware. I cannot wait to get this. Artisan is the OEM. Mine should have already been here if not for the mail. But if you want to get your Magnificent Beast, $63 after my discount code, folks. Yeah, she knows it too. That's awesome, Dog One. That's really cool. Yeah, you have the OG Unnamed. This is the budget version. Yes, and to get to experience. Very well done, Ultim. Like, I could see if I were to order the Katuo Syndicate for $200 as my first ever Ultim knife, I would hate Ultim. I would think this is a cheap, crappy plastic material, and I probably would never order it again. But if you experience good Ultim, it's on a completely another, a whole nother level. Let's see. Oh, Kara's the one that gave her. I just saw Neves at first. That's awesome. Yeah, here is my code for Tack Knives. Yeah, the OG was Magna Cut, but it was also $250. This one's $63. So I get the change. I can't wait to get mine here. I don't know what color he sent me. I hope he knows I don't like blue. Because if I get the blue Magnificent Beast, I might end up having to give it away pretty quickly. I don't like blue knives, but I can't wait to check it out. I cannot wait to check it out. In whatever color he sent. Shane is awesome, but Shane is also one that just sends us stuff. Like, I don't know normally until we start seeing them pop up with different reviewers. Like Aries normally gets his before me because he's in Florida like Shane. And I'll see Aries get it and I'll be like, oh, I must have one on the way. Yeah, see, Aries has already been playing with his. Mrs. Deadly, if he gets a blue one, it means I got a new knife. Yeah, Aries is loving it. I've been watching his. I was going to the mail yesterday. Mrs. Deadly was laughing at me. I'm like, damn it. I'm watching Scott and I'm watching other people drop their beast. Where's mine? PM2 lightweight. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, I know. Hugo Premium. 100. Yeah, Aries already got his magnificent piece. He's been showing it on his channel. I'm sure I am, homie. I can't freaking wait to play with it. But the windstorm screwed up our mail. I'm hoping it gets here this afternoon. Maybe I'll be flicking it during tonight's Guardians of the Bladed Sea live stream. Folks, don't forget, that is pinned in the horizontal chat. If you have not yet liked that stream and set your reminder, make sure to do that now. I will be joined by Jimmy Krew and other members of the Guardians of the Bladed Sea as Jimmy Krew plays the Vanna White to my Pat Sajak. We will be auctioning a ton of amazing knives to raise money for our brother Steve and his anti-rejection meds. We will also be giving away 4 Jimmy Krew customs, and you can start getting your spots for the Winter Blade Factor waffle. Oh yes, he is, and his customer service is amazing. So I've been a Tack Knives fan. Some of you guys know this for about a couple of years before I ever started a channel. And 1 year, I gave away 2 dozen Tack Knives for Christmas, 2 dozen out the fronts, because of different sales they had for Black Friday and for pre-Christmas, where they were doing a bunch of BOGOs, all kinds of stuff. I got so many free knives. I gave away like 2 dozen Clicky Krew knives. We called them Clicky Krew. Let me grab one. But this isn't one of mine. One of his early premiums. But I gave away 2 dozen different Tack knives. Everybody loved them. And out of all of them, I had one single issue. I had one of the very large warnings, just like this, that not the spring, but the metal housing for the spring cracked. I sent an email to Shane, and he asked me for a picture and for a video of attempting to open it. And then I had tracking a few minutes later, and this showed up in like 2 days to replace it. And he was like, just toss the other one, keep it for parts, keep the spare blade, do whatever you want to do with it. Don't worry about it. So I still have a spare blade, but his customer service is amazing. I've only ever had the one issue. It was fixed immediately. And he really does stand behind everything he sells. Yeah, grab it. Use code EDCwithDBD20. You know, brother, it took a lot of work. It took a lot of buying knives. It took a lot of tagging people. It took people like B&A sending knives in for me to review. Hell yeah, Sheila. Kneel to the Mac. I'm going to have to talk with the other Guardians about that. Dude, I'm not trying to, when I say the other Guardians, please hope I'm not trying to make myself sound special. It's just the name of the group that's going to be there to try to help people in this community. So, to keep everything smooth, we've been talking only PayPal. And that way we can also verify funds. I would have to talk to the other people before I can't make that decision on my own, homie. I will talk to them though, okay? And we'll be doing it later on tonight. Yeah, I give away most of the knives that are sent to me. Y'all know that, but yeah, customer service is amazing. That's awesome, William. Yeah, tack knives, I'm a big fan. I have everything from the OG Marlin. I've got, I had to get me one of the Busters. Oh no, this isn't the Buster. This is the Buster. We've given away so many tack knives. So many. Shane, when he sends me free stuff, you guys normally get it. And oftentimes he'll send me two. One to keep for long-term testing and one to give you guys. Shane is an amazing person. Skip bar tonight. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we truly appreciate it, brother. We do. We truly appreciate it. Don't forget, folks, the GoFundMe for William Hornbostel is still going as well. Hellhound Blade. Ooh. The Hellhounds are beautiful. I don't carry a lot of automatic knives, but I do love tack knife. I've always loved tack knives. At the time that Mrs. Deadly and my kids got me this one for Christmas, this was the most expensive knife in my collection at one point, when this was $160. And it's always had such awesome action. Can only use PayPal on eBay. Understood. Again, I just gotta let me talk to folks. I can answer that question tonight during that Guardians of the Blade Exceed Blade Aid Live, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's gonna be nuts. Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Sheila, so there are two different things going on right now in our community. So William Hornbostel's sister, Laura, she has been going through a bunch of surgeries. She has over a dozen cancerous tumors to be removed. And there has been a GoFundMe going for her medical bills. Tomorrow during Barbie's live stream, besides the ladies only giveaway, William Hornbostel is also giving away his TCal C-Dub folder because of the support people have had for his sister. But tonight is Blade Aid, the first ever Guardians of the Blade Exceed Blade Aid. And we're going to be having an auction and a giveaway. We're going to be raising money for Steve Blade Walker's anti-rejection meds. And you can get your spot in for the Winter Blade Factor waffle coming straight from Brian Winters. That event, the waffle drawing, is this Friday the 19th on Titanium Justin's channel. I'll probably on that live as well, just like he'll probably be a guest at some point tonight on my live. But that's what we're talking about, Sheila. The knife community is the best. And so tonight we're giving away 4 Jimmy Krew customs, and Jimmy Krew gonna be my Vanna White as he shows off all of the awesome knives that we have to auction. We have custom knives. We have a ProTech. We have Vosteed. We have so many dope knives that you're going to get a chance to get for a killer deal and to help out a brother in need tonight. I saw your message, Rolf. Filed it away. Jimmy, you should already be getting some waffle entries. Folks, I'm going to post that PayPal again if you want to get your waffle entries early. And then so what is happening with the second one? William, you can shoot me a message if you want. I don't know if I'm supposed to share that or what. So I'm just going to leave it for the moment. But, folks, this is the PayPal to get in, to get your waffle entries. You're going to send it to the Jimmy Krew PayPal as friends and family. And for waffle entries, in the memo, put TJ and the number of entries you're buying at $20 each. I mean, obviously, the dollar amount matters. It should show that. But who knows? We don't know if some of that's a donation or not. So just make it easy. Put the number of entries you are purchasing. This is also the PayPal that we will be using tonight to pay for the auction items, but we will get into those instructions tonight. You can right now, though, if you want to help now, you can start by getting your waffle entries, or let me hide this, or you can get your Guardians of the Blade XC t-shirts for Blade Aid. They have Blade Walker's logo on the front and the Guardians of the Blade XC on the back. Bluminati did such an awesome job on that. You can get these in black or charcoal. All proceeds go to our brother Steve for his anti-rejection meds. And you can also, on the 4th, on this shop right now, you can also Kripple Krew Disabled but Deadly poker chips are now available on the Bluminati website. $10 each. Now through Titanium Justin's live stream, the proceeds go to our brother Blade Walker. Disabled but Deadly on the back, DBD on the front. You guys have asked about getting DBD poker chips. Now you can. And of course, the DBD chips are red, not blue. But you can get these right now. Proceeds go to our brother Blade Walker. I appreciate that, Ron. Thank you for that. And Droko, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you, homie. You must have been asking why we called it a waffle. Yeah, I figured. We won't be sharing that with anybody, Boz. So you can tell me the name that it's going under, and I can let Jimmy know or whatever. Blue waffle entries. Yeah, go. That's the whole reason we say waffle is to avoid certain issues. Thank you for that, David. But I'm not special. I'm just giving back to the community like you guys give to me. This community has done so much for me. And I try to give back however I can. You guys are the reason I am able to do what I do, able to check out all these amazing knives. And I have to give back. So I'm not the only one either. This event is not my event. This started. I want everybody to know this started. I want Titanium Justin to get the credit. Titanium Justin wanted to do something for our brother to help with his meds. So he reached out to Winterblade and asked if Winterblade would be willing to donate a knife for the waffle. When he brought that to people in the group, it grew from there because so many people wanted to donate knives to help raise funds. So that's when it became not just the waffle, but that's when we decided to do an auction as well. We're using my channel. I offered my channel because my StreamYard allows me to have, as you know, a bunch of the people on as guests during the live. If anybody wants to join, they can pop on as a guest. We're using my channel. It's not a monetized live stream tonight because I'm not trying to make any money off of it. I'm only using my channel because I have easy access to do this stream and to work with the community to make this happen. So this isn't my event. This is a community event. And I just happen to be a host. I'm not trying to claim credit for this. This started with Titanium Justin and grew massively from there. But I just happen to be the host. So I don't deserve the credit for this event, but I am so happy that we're going to do it. The chips are on the Bluminati Dojo right now. You can get them from the Bluminati Dojo shop. Funds right now, any proceeds go to Blade Walker. They will stay on the shop after the fact, with any proceeds going to the dojo. It has to do more with Motorcycle Club than anything else. And blue being the color of LEO. It's just not my jam. I do like this because it reminds me of Wolverine, my favorite comic character. But I'm just really not big into blue at all. I don't own a single blue item of clothing because I won't wear it. It's just, it's not me. And it has more to do with motorcycle clubs than anything else. 100%, Dog One. 100%. J1 Doobie. What's up, my man? Pocket Privilege. What it do? Fred the friggin' lug. What's up, homie? How you doing? TJ is awesome. Here is the Guardians of the Galaxy. You can get the shirt and the poker chip right there on the Bluminati Dojo. Good to see you, Doobie. We are raising money for our brother Steve Blade Walker and his anti-rejection meds, Fred. Tonight at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, on this channel, we will be doing the Guardians of the Galaxy Blade Aid Live. We are going to have an auction with a bunch of knives, including customs and even a ProTech. Plus, we are giving away 4 Jimmy Crow customs tonight. The t-shirt and the poker chips right now are raising money for our brother Steve. And then this week, Titanium Justin will be holding the live with the waffle of the Winter Blade Factor. You can get in on that waffle for 20 bucks an entry. And all of this is going to our brother Blade Walker. On top of this, Fred, our brother William Hornbostel still has the GoFundMe going for his sister Laura and her tumor removal surgeries. Because of everybody's support during Barbie's live stream tomorrow, he's giving away a TCL C-Dub folder to thank everybody for their support. And you can, of course, still donate to Laura as well. So this weekend is big for trying to help the community. Also, Burning Stables Forge has his 500 sub giveaway later today. And Barbie, tomorrow during her stream, is not only is the TCL C-Dub being given away, but she has an all-female giveaway as well. There's TJ's link. Make sure you are subscribed. Absolutely the best community. 100%. See, and that's one thing I love about EDC. We can all rep our favorite colors. We can change it every day. You gotta love it. Carry what you love. Carry what you love. That's cool. I'll be Rocket. Give me all the guns. Yeah, it is a busy weekend. It's not just a busy day. It's a busy weekend. Hell yeah, Doobie. Yes, he does. So, yeah, with insurance not covering his anti-rejection meds, he won't make it. He can't live without these meds, or his body's going to reject his organs that have been transplanted. We don't want our brother to die yet. Like, it's not his time yet. So that's why we are raising money. We want to help get him these meds. Thank you. Thank you, David. I appreciate you. Oh man, that's no good, Fred. My condolences, homie. So tomorrow, yeah, yes. Breakfast tab. Hell yeah, Doobie. Glad to hear it. I'm really glad to hear it. I have my DLC one right here, right now. My satin version is on the way to Ed Durbin to get some professional photography done of it. Sever 7. That's awesome, homie. That's awesome. I appreciate it, my brother. Baz, without getting political, I'm going to say that our government has zero business in healthcare. They tried messing with it 14 years ago and made everything so much worse. If you've ever seen how our VA hospitals are ran, or even a DMV, go into any DMV in the United States, and you will see that our government workers are not the right people to have anything to do with your health care. Should go back to fully private the way we were before, when stuff was affordable and we had good health care and better doctors. Our government, whatever side of the aisle you're on, our government has zero business in our health care because they can't even take care of our veterans. Yeah, I can't wait for you to get it. You know, if our VAs, even if our VAs were even ran semi-competently, I would have more faith. But seeing the way our veterans are treated at the VA, and seeing if you've dealt with any United States government employee, you understand that it's not the right people. We need to get our government out of our government. All right. All right. So does anybody have anything dope on the way? I know David Giudice has his Glideman coming. Does anybody have any idea of what the Blade HQ Spider Code drop on St. Patrick's Day is? Are we getting another PM2 Tonto? That would make me such a happy man. Mrs. Deeb, which is your favorite knife? I think I know what her answer is going to be. But we shall see. My guess is she probably has two, a folder and a fixie that are her favorites. One an awesome knife from Rolf. Yeah, yay. I really hope it's a PM2 Tonto. I really hope so. Kaiser Madrak. Yay, yay, yay. Yep, that's what I figured. I figured her Aries Bloom would be her number one, and then her Tall Boy is her number two. It was her first grail, and she still loves her Tall Boy. Okay, come on, Internet. Having her purple Aries EDC Bloom, I knew that was going to be her favorite. And I also thought that it would get her to actually carry a fixed blade on her belt, and it did. She loves carrying it. PM2 Tonto. Got some dope on the way. Ooh. I'll share if you can make it over. I like it. I'm checking. Folks. Yes. Yeah, that the Aries EDC, it looks classy no matter what. We Pocket Fiddler, what's up, homie? Waiting for the Magnificent Beast and the Vosteed Inferno. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Raw on Mondays. That's the place. That's where you go to talk politics, is Rolf's stream. This is not the politics stream. We don't do politics or religion. The Thomas, I'm going to grab her Bloom real quick. You guys are walking with me since I got the mic on my hat. Oh, I can't grab her Bloom. She has it. She's grabbing it for me. But Mr. Mouse, good to see you. This is the purple stream. Love Vulcan. See, I was asked earlier today, again, tax return money, number one knife under $500. And my recommendation was a Vulcan Custom. If I had the money to spend right now, I would get a Vulcan Custom. I want to check one out so bad. There's Barbie's link. Don't forget, she gonna be live tomorrow. I like bacon with all my heart. Yeah. An Aries EDC Custom, especially something like a Bloom or a Bloomcliff, is a great knife for anybody. But Like Aries knew he was making this one for me. So my bloom cliff is chunkier than her bloom. He made the bloom to fit Mrs. Deadly's hand much better. And so it's a knife she's really comfortable carrying. I would absolutely recommend like an Aries EDC bloom for the first knife for your wife. And Aries is going to be dropping blooms later on this month. He's going to have a drop of blooms ready to go. Mallory, what's up, Dylan? I saw the H2Os are in production. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Yes, I did, brother. Yes, I did. Matter of fact, if you'll send them to me real quick, I'll share them. Yeah, I'll share them with you. With everybody. He's got 3 ADCRV2 blooms ready, and I believe he's working on stainless for the drop. I believe. Let me just find the knives he dropped today. Here we go. There we go. Here's the blooms. I got them. I'm going to share this screen. We have 3 ADCRV blooms ready with wood scales, and I love the they're looking kydex. These are beautiful, Scott. And these will be dropped later this month. That's awesome, David. That's awesome. 6 years. Yeah, I want his Cayuse, the one that he made for Kelly.
I love it so much. I was sleeping with it.
Mrs. Deadly couldn't find her knife. She had it in bed with her. She was looking all over, going nuts for it. It was next to her in bed. Steve L. Tack Knives Code. All lowercase. It was under your pillow. That is awesome. There is my Tack Knives Code. Yeah, I need to win the lottery too, but I need to play first. You know? Yeah, Mrs. Deadly's bloom is gorgeous. And I highly recommend, as a first knife for your wife, because it is so comfortable to use and it's small enough to not be scary. No lock to worry about. Just a beautiful, beautiful blade. And like I said, depending on who it's made for, you can see mine is quite a bit chunkier than hers. So hers fits her hand beautifully. Mine is perfect in mine. All right. See you later, homie. Yeah, it did. Aries killed it, as always. As always. It's because it used to be 20%, but he just recently changed the codes. I'm going to be having him just change it to DVD, but it's all the old codes are still active. They're just under 10% now. He can't afford to keep doing 20 like he did for the first couple of years. Costs have just gone up, and he keeps his prices so low that he can't do 20% anymore. But the old codes are still in effect. So I need to get him to update the code to just DBD. But Take it easy, Beardo. See you later, homie. Kodiak Edge. Popping in on that vert side. What it do, homie? What it do? Good to see you. Yeah, I highly recommend an Aries custom to anybody. And I'm going to show the pictures that he just sent of the 3 blooms that he just finished. He sent some better pictures. Let's check them out. There we go. You have a magnificent beast on the way. Hell yes. Glad to hear it. You're going to have to let me know what you think. What color did you order? Ooh. Man, I love that the eyelets match the pins. Detail. The little details. That wood is gorgeous. And then it also matches the lanyard tube. The leather style kydex with these wood scales. I think I was going to say this one might be my favorite, but looking at this one, I think this one is. I love the colors in that wood. And folks, one thing that is 100% true about stop sharing, about all Aries EDC knives. Talk to you later, Fred. See you tonight, homie. 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. They always come wicked, wicked sharp. Like, I'm not putting any pressure on this at all. And it just wants to glide through the paper. And not only that, but they keep their edges. Whether you like more of what I consider a full-sized EDC fixie, a sub 7-inch, or you like the smaller 3-finger, you can't go wrong with either one. Lagatha is jealous right now because Agape is getting all of the belt time right now. But eventually I want to turn Agape's sheath into a neck knife sheath so that I can hang it from my neck and still carry Lagatha. But I love my Aries. And my first custom folder is going to be a Vulcan. I love carrying a fixed blade every day, Sheila. Always, every day. The rock does look great on the black. I think it also looks good on the green to me. Later, Rolf. I can't wait for you to get it, homie. All right, folks. We are going to go ahead and shut this down for now because we got Clayton starting his 500 subscriber giveaway, and I would love all of you guys to tune into that. Don't forget, we still have tonight the Guardians of the Blade Sea Blade Aid Live at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, Barbie is doing a giveaway, multiple giveaways on her live stream as well. And don't forget our brother Aries is going to have Clayton and Donnie B as guests on the Maker's Corner. It's an insane weekend, folks, and that doesn't count. G-Ball, Nafaholic, Saturday Naf Live, Gareth in the morning. So much. Make sure you're following the Knife Tube schedule. I love the support you guys show me. It means more to me than I can ever say. And I love the Kripple crew, this community. Later. Okay, the internet just was like, oh, you're going? Okay, fine. Until later, folks. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Most importantly, stay friggin' deadly.